So I wanted to make a video about this because I think it's very, very, very important. And I think this can really, really, really help people just get their lives. All right. So this Tia Mowry situation, apparently she came out with a statement or a video or something saying that she chose divorce because she had evolved. She had evolved past her husband. And she said that divorce for her is a graduation. It's not a sign of failure, but rather a graduation into, I guess her own sense of self-discovery. I just really want to come hit on this from a higher consciousness perspective. And I really, really, really think it is so imperative and it's so important. And this is something that our elders did not teach us. Okay. And it's something that we really need to know when it comes to marriage. And we need to know this before we make children with people. And ultimately, it's something that we all need to know and recognize about ourselves, about our souls. Okay. Now, I do not want to push or do I condone divorcing based off of your feelings. Okay. Based off of feeling like I've evolved past someone or feeling like I've outgrown someone. But I also don't want to push, people remaining in something that they're miserable in. Like everyone, we all are here for this time. And all of us are deserving of joy, peace, and freedom, But this is the reality. And this is something that a lot of people do not realize prior to marriage, okay? First off, there are two types of souls on this planet. Two different types of souls, okay? Two different types of souls. One, you have the soul that chose the path of evolution, the evolving soul, okay? Souls like ours are rare. We are out of the box type of souls. We do not confine to programs. We do not confine to the norms of society. Okay, we can't. It's not something that you just choose. It's like it's your soul. You can't just be not evolve. You can't not grow. Okay. We literally came here to discover ourselves, to discover our souls, to grow and to evolve and to heal and to learn. And then the second type of soul is the complacent, comfortable, programmed soul. Okay? That soul is here to just simply experience the programming, experience the norms. And or one soul type blueprint is ancient. Okay. The evolving soul is more likely an ancient soul. The programmed, complacent, comfortable soul is more than likely a new soul. Okay. So they're here to just, have fun, experience the programming, they're into the football, the basketball, the norms, okay, get married, you find someone, you get married, you have 2.5 kids, you live the American dream, you work a job, you pay your bills, then you die. Okay. The evolving soul is more of a self-discovery type of soul. We're here to learn ourselves, to learn the depths of who we are and this planet and even beyond it. Okay. A lot of us evolving souls feel like we're here for a mission and for a specific purpose, that goes beyond the norm. Okay. And what tends to happen is evolving souls tend to get with these programmed complacent souls, and no soul is better than the other. It's not saying, evolving souls are better than the comfortable souls. No, it's just two different soul imprints. All right. So, but that's what tends to happen. The soul that chose the path of evolution tends to attract and choose partners that are on the path of, complacency, comfortability, and it always creates dysfunction. It creates this sense of like you can't connect, disconnection. All right. And what tends to happen is when you end up getting married and creating a family together, this is what tends to happen. Because the evolving soul is here to evolve, they end up evolving past the comfortable soul. And then it creates this sense of sheer misery. Like, you feel miserable. You feel like you are literally waking up to a stranger every single day, and you feel literally trapped in your life and in your existence. And although that partner may love you and they may try and do, and what's going to happen is that partner ends up seeing that, and they feel and they sense this disconnect, and they see your misery, and they try to do all of these things to try and suffice and make you happy and try to, fix and solve this sense of disconnection. But nothing that they can do is enough, because they're just a different type of soul than you are. Okay. So it ends up making the evolving soul extremely miserable. You feel so alone, and really you don't have anything in common. You realize, like, I really have nothing in common with this person, and a lot of times those of us that chose the path of evolution, it comes with healing. It comes with a lot of inner work and introspection. So you end up healing and coming to terms with your flaws and things. Whereas the comfortable soul is just, comfortable. They're just here to just do basic comfortable things. You know what I mean? So it causes an extreme disconnect, and it causes a sense of just sheer misery. And what happens is then the relationship just becomes lifeless. It becomes lifeless. And it's like, it's really sad, because it's like, there's nothing anybody can do about it, because it's like, it is what it is. This is who you are, and this is who I am. So this is why it's so imperative that people know who they are before they get married and make children. You have to know your soul. You have to be in tune with your soul imprint, and you have to accept it. You have to accept it. You have to accept, if you chose the path of evolution, you have to accept that you are a rare soul, and that you more than likely will not, marriage for souls like us is really not even in alignment with our soul path, because the way that we've been programmed to do marriage in this system is very, very restricting. It feels confining. It feels like you're stuck, and evolving souls cannot be in something where they feel confined and stuck. It goes against our soul imprint. So you have to know, and you have to accept who you are, what your soul chose prior to getting married. Okay. And you have to know and accept who your partner is. Okay. If you are with someone who is comfortable with the programming, they don't really care about healing and inner work and introspection and all that. They're just here to, let's watch some football. Let's do some basketball. And not saying that people that watch football and basketball can't evolve or anything. Not saying that at all. I enjoy things within the programming and stuff, but I'm an evolving soul. Okay. But you have to know your partner as well, or who it is that you're talking to and seeing. And you have to accept them for who you are. You have to accept yourself, and you have to accept them, and do not make a lifetime attachment to a soul that is not aligned with your soul imprint. And this is so important. Evolving souls have to be with other evolving souls. That's just it. But what tends to happen is comfortable souls see evolving souls, and they are very, very enchanted by us. It's like, oh my God, this is such an amazing being. Oh, and they fall in love with the idea of us, but they don't have the weight and the capacity to hold our energy, to hold our soul imprint, and to grow and evolve, or to even create the space to where we can grow and evolve together. They just are infatuated with our souls, because we're different, we're rare, and it's very, very attractive. But I'm telling you, if you end up getting married and making a lifetime commitment with a soul that did not choose the path of evolution, you're signing up to be miserable. And that's more than likely where Tia Mowry ended up. So it's just, I say all that to say Know your soul, know your soul imprint, discover yourself. And, the path of self-discovery is never ending. It's never ending. This is why you have to align with someone, and keyword align. Okay. And that's a whole nother video, but you have to align with someone who is in alignment with you, who also knows, like, I don't want to be stuck in a comfortable, complacent place. Like, I didn't come here to just, do just follow the norms. I want to heal too. I want to discover myself. I want to discover the depths of who I am. I want to discover the depths of who you are. I want us to discover the depths of ourselves together. I want us to discover the depths of life, of what all this is together. That's what you call a cosmic, aligned, divine partnership. Okay. And it's one where you both give each other the room and the space to grow and to explore. And love is the common foundation. Love is the foundation. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful because that person, that's a soulmate. That's a soulmate. Okay. Or like a divine partner, or someone that, your soul chose to grow and evolve with. Although the soul evolutionary journey is a singular journey, it's yours, but you can experience that with another person. So make sure you are aware of these things before getting married, before making that lifelong commitment of marriage, before making the lifelong commitment of making babies with another person. And we really have to get this within our community so that we can stop just creating these single mother households and these these homes where children are not, they don't have both parents. You have to realize and accept these things. Okay. And I'm going to make a part 2 about this. Just going in more in depth on, evolving souls that chose the path of evolution, and comfortable, complacent souls, and just what ends up happening, like the clash. All right. But that's more than likely where Tia Mowry was. So there's no judgment, just know who you are, know who the other person is, and never, ever, ever halt your growth for a title.